Morning work, week 3 for Wednesday. Back to our map, parts of a map. And let's see what we have in store for Wednesday. What does a compass rose show? Well, it's right here. It shows the directions on a map. It shows directions on a map. Perfect. Which directions are shown on the compass rose? Well, we have north and south, which are typically grouped together because they're opposite one another. And then east and west. All right. What do we have in terms of daily math and language? "32 plus 8 is going to give us 40. 18 minus 6 is 12. Looks like we have 3/4 there, so 75 cents. The correct symbol here, 169, is less than 183. Scout Troop 27 went on a trip to a farm. They left at 9 o'clock. The trip took 2 hours. Show the time they arrived on the farm. Okay, kind of some sticking points here that will help you out in the future. So we know 9 o'clock, 2 hours, that's going to give us 11 o'clock. However, if we write it like this, that is wrong because the hour hand must be shorter than the minute hand. Okay? So we would want a nice straight line here and then the smaller hand pointing to 11. That right there is going to be good. Complete these analogies. September is to September as November is to, what kind of analogy is this? Abbreviations. SEPT is the abbreviation for September. NOV is the abbreviation for November. Mississippi is to a river, as Atlantic is to an ocean. Correct the sentences. Gabriel said, "I returned the library book last Tuesday." Well, we have in this situation, we could do this two ways. Okay, Gabriel is maybe talking to somebody. He said, "Hey, Gabriel said that I returned the library book last Tuesday." So Gabriel is talking to me and reminding me. Or it could be Gabriel who's actually talking about himself. And that's how we're going to do this sentence. Okay, Gabriel said, comma. So Gabriel said, comma, quotation, capital I. I returned the library book last Tuesday. Period, quotation. Here we go. We listened to the song Cherish on the radio. All right. Got some good things going on here. We have we listened to the song, comma, capital C for cherish. That's actually in quotations, comma, on the radio, period. What we have right here, when we have something that's separated, this is called an appositive. You could say, I listened to the song on the radio, or I listened to Cherish on the radio. And a positive gives further information. So we listened to the song. So it was a song, comma, Cherish, quotation, comma, on the radio, period. Use context clues to determine the meaning of the bolded word. We hadn't eaten lunch and was famished by dinner time. Famished. Well, you might know that feeling if we eat really, really late in the day. That's one way of saying very hungry. All right. Minute math. 3. How many pennies are equal to 1 nickel? Well, that would be 5. Ed had 10 cookies. He gave 3 to his sister. How many cookies does Ed have left? Simple subtraction. 10 minus 3 is 7. Is 8 an odd or an even number? It is even. 4 plus 3, 7. 5 plus 4, 9. Emma picked 3 daisies and 5 carnations. How many flowers did she pick in all? That is 3 plus 5. That's 8. For questions 7 and 8, write true and false. 40 is between 39 and 41. That is true. Because as we are counting, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. All right, so it's in between those two numbers. 14 is after 41 and 50. I don't even know where to begin with this. That is false. For questions 9 and 10, write the number sentence that we see. So we have 3 balloons plus 3 more balloons gives us 6. And for here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 gives us 10. Grammar Minute 3. Circle the subject of each sentence. Ooh, we're getting into some things here. If you didn't know this, you can always do a Google search and ask Google what the subject of a sentence is. But it says right here, the subject of a sentence tells who or what the sentence is about. It's usually at the beginning of the sentence. All right? So we are going to circle the subject. Dinner is my favorite meal of the day. Dinner. My family eats dinner together. Now, another hint I will give you here is if you can find the verb, okay, right here, eats, that's the verb. All right, that splits the sentence in half. So the subject of the sentence has to be on this side, and that's going to be family. My brother puts, that's a verb. The dishes on the table, that means brother. Honey ham is our favorite dish. Is the verb. The subject is going to be ham, not honey ham. Okay? Right here, honey, this is actually an adjective. It tells what kind of ham we're talking about. Smoked ham, honey ham, Cajun ham. It tells us what kind. Apple pie is our favorite dessert. Okay. Is the verb. Pie. Again, apple here, that's an adjective. What kind of pie? Cherry? Peach? No. Apple. Apple pie. My parents always ask how our day was at school. Here is the verb, but we're going to separate it right here because this always right here, it acts as an adverb telling the frequency. How often do they ask? Well, they always ask. Okay, well, who are we asking? Parents. The dishes are washed. Okay, are washed, that's a helping verb. So dishes. Mom and Dad help us clear the table. Help is the verb. And here we have a compound subject. Mom helps us clear the table. Dad helps us clear the table. Compound subject. That one is tricky. Okay. Looks like number 9 is about the same. Rick and the dog go for a walk around the block. Okay. Go is the verb. Okay. Who goes? Well, Rick. Dog. I finish my homework before bedtime. Finish is the verb. And there's only one word on this side of it, and that is I. And I hope that all of you are finishing your homework before bedtime and using your time wisely. That is it for week 3 Wednesday. And we'll see you back here for Thursday's work later on.